it's
Ready to embrace the magical side of life, where anything is possible and the infinite is accessible to all. Let's have a conscious conversation about what's going on in the world, in your life, and your relationship from the expanded perspective of your soul. The path to awareness begins and ends in the heart. So let's take it there, one step at a time, and learn to cultivate magic in your life every single day. In each episode, we share a collective space in which we discover the unique facets of our own magic and embody our superhuman qualities by humbly exploring how it's super simply to be human. Hosts Kai and Dell co-create a magical experience to remind you that you are magical as fuck. Now, be unleashed. This is our daily magic.
come on.
She's already going in right. She's already going in right now.
I'm already going in because that intro is so powerful, and I love how they said you magical as fuck.
See, told you.
I love that. You know, I am spiritual, but I am a little hood and I'm a little country. Hey,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
It's you. That's the thing about it. It's like we're all our own unique expression of that same energy and divine. It's like whatever flows for us naturally. We have to sit here like Om Shanti, love and light, and magical chakras.
And you know, Dale, I thought I needed to play that role like that. When I started going deep into my spiritual work and learning spirituality and learning just different views upon myself, I thought I had to be one of those like, who's that? And you always got to be patient and peace and love and light and rainbows. You know, I thought I needed to be there, and there was resistance every time I tried to be there, because it'd be like this thing bottled like inside of me, like this fire inside of me that be wanting to say some real shit. You know what I mean? Like, and it ain't all out of love and peace, because honestly, the times that I've had the most growth is when I had some adversaries in my life. You know what I mean? So I welcome both. Of that, the love and the light and the peace. And a nigga, get your shit together, okay? You know, stop. Like, stop. First of all.
Word.
You know, I posted something recently. What did I say? I said something about, I think I want to go back and look at it, but I think I said something in regards to they both meaning the same thing. The spiritual community say, you know, protect your energy, and you know, the reality world says, what did I say? Cut the motherfuckers off or something like that. Like, you know, like it was something in regards to saying the same thing, but one person saying it in this, you know, religious or spiritual aspect, and another person is saying the same damn thing, but just using the hood way to say it.
That's actually a curious question now. Like, when it like protect your energy, but it's like protect your energy from what?
Protect your energy from what?
Yeah.
Well, I think protecting your energy, and that's great. I'm gonna use my own specific experiences off of what protect your energy means. Is when you you have a giving heart, and you come from this yin place, and you have this giving heart, and you give and give to a specific person that's really close to you, and you give, and then you let things slide because you're a giving person, and you just love, and you know what I mean, let me just let that slide because they learning and they're healing, and then they keep going and they keep going, and then and then they keep staying in that sort of energy, and then it starts to affect you. You know what I mean? It starts to come over into your space, and then it start altering your reality, and then you start seeing that you're starting to stay in that low vibration with them, and it's only so much you like. It's I've been given to you. You should be kind of your energy and your frequency should be raising because I'm giving you some light, but you taking it and misusing the light, and when they misuse your light, and you keep looking at how they continue misusing your light, it's time to start protecting your energy. That's when that's why, like I like to say, befriend your darkness, because sometimes people gonna have to get, it ain't gonna be no more niceness. You're gonna have to see the yang of me come out and take control of this shit and tell you, you know what, I'm not having this shit. I'm protecting my energy because now I'm feeling your energy into my space. So now it's time to tell your ass off. You get what I'm saying? And that's, I feel like, is a form of protecting your energy. Don't allow somebody to they ooze their shit over into you to a point they're like don't let them get away with it too much, so to speak. You know what I mean? Don't let somebody sort of steal your energy, or because you're trying to stay in this light and give it to them, and then they turn around and misuse that light. Protect your energy, and use that sort of, and sometimes you're going to have to use that force, like, get the fuck away from me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not having it no more. I'm not having that energy in my space no more. I don't attract it no more. You know what I mean? And when you start to not attract it no more, you start to feel that resistance. Like, why am I feeling like I want to hit that person in their nose? You know what I mean? Like, let me just wait a minute, because now I need to start protecting my energy, because I shouldn't feel like I want to hit somebody in their nose. You got me to that point that I want to hit you directly, square point in your face. I can't. Protect your energy, sis. So bag up. Leave them alone. Walk the other way. Go across the street and say, hey, across the street. Hey, bye. That's how I feel it. No love lost, though. No love lost, because I have a love. That's that yin and yang. I have love for you. You need to just get the fuck away from me, though. It's all good. It's all good. How do you say protecting your energy?
You want to go?
Nope.
Okay. It's interesting because it's a curious thing, like energy, and I'm thinking about it, or for me, my perspective about what they say all the time, and also as a belief how everything's made out of energy.
Yeah.
So my question of being curious is like, and this is just for myself, is why am I going to protect something that's everything type of thing?
Mm-hmm.
And in these interactions, and I know what you're talking about too, when people say some shit and like you think about like, yo, I just want to grab this person by the neck real quick, and sometimes even you have the vivid imagination of really somebody, and that's the reality in which that did happen. But there's like this energetic thing going on that this person is mirroring to me something festering, an essence of something festering inside of me. Yeah. And for myself now, and I was just sharing this with Kai yesterday, a perfect example was I had an appointment for my stretch appointment, and the stretch appointment was supposed to be at a certain time at 1:00, and the time went by longer than it was supposed to for my appointment, so it was going to be late. So then all this stuff started festering inside of me, like, yo, what the fuck? You don't respect my time. Like, what's going on here? I'm here on time. I'm expecting to be on time. Yeah. And then like all this anger and stuff was coming out. And then I had a choice. And I realized that, oh, wait, this is the same thing that would happen to me in previous experiences. But then when it happened, like, yo, it's full on volcano eruption. You're going to feel my wrath type of thing. But what I did was like, oh, this is what's happening now. I just took a deep inhalation, exhalation, got present to the moment, and also just accepted things that are happening. This is what's happening. My appointment's a little late. It is what it is. And when I got into that common moment, I found out from the person who had or did my stretch appointment that the client before me was late. So
Mhm.
then there's something out of her control as well, meaning the client was late. And that's also like barber as well. When one client is late for somebody else, it affects
Somebody else.
everybody else.
It affects everybody else. But Dale, what if that continues to happen? What if every time you come up to your stretch session, it's always something? It's like, yeah, you handle it great. Like, and that's happened to me before too, where I'm like, okay, let me breathe through it. Let me breathe through it. It's cool, rah. Everything happens for a reason. In divine light, in divine order.
Yeah, yeah.
Go there. But then you go back to your stretch session and it's happening again. You get that riled up, you breathe again. And then you go back to your stretch, it's happening again. They running late, you running late, everybody late, and then it happened again. So, and because you are such a divine masculine, and you walk with your light and you walk with your crown on your head, some people can look at that like, oh, he gonna be all right, because the last 8 times that happened, he breathed through it and he gonna be all right. So you're giving them permission to continue doing that. If you don't put your foot down and say, no, brother, when I show up here, you see what I'm saying? When I show up here, you need to be on time or early. Some people need to be checked in order,
Yeah.
like, you're not doing him no service, because if he's doing it to you, then it's obviously happening to other people as well. So you're not only, helping him see his own personal weaknesses by you being strong and saying, you know what, I'm gonna protect my energy. This ain't gonna happen to me no more, where I'm gonna have to woo side. I shouldn't have to woo side. First of all, you need to make sure you in the business. You are a businessman. You are a professional. These things shouldn't continue to happen. And somebody needs to open their mouth and say that, and allow them to have their own, experience, and you being able and walking away and saying, hey, I did, I said what I needed to say, and it'd be okay. It's not like you got out of in alignment with true purpose. It's just, it's sometimes you got to speak the fuck up, because people are going to continue taking advantage of you holding the light, you being the peaceful one, like, and you can still be peaceful and tell somebody how the hell you feel. Like, no,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Yeah. It's funny you mentioned that, because that's exactly what I did in the conversation. But I responded in a way not from the ego. So meaning, when I was triggered, if I responded with that energy, it would have been a whole different discussion, compared for me coming from a place of, all right, I'm good. And I asked her about it. And that's how I got the information about the client being late. But then, like, it was a whole deep conversation that happened from just me hearing that and honoring that. Because, like, and also I'm totally fine. Like, when I'm there for my stretch appointment, I use this thing called a normal tech machine. You know a normal tech machine.
Oh yeah, I
So
just used it.
it's totally fine. I'm like, oh, I can actually use the normal tech machine more for my body and using that type of thing. And also, it's not something, I've been working with her for about a couple months now. It's not a normal occurrences, but this is the first time it happened. And the first time it happened, I had a conversation in a loving place, and come to find out that happened. But also, there was a lot of other things I don't want to discuss here that's going on with the businesses and stuff like that. But me actually coming from that space, it allowed her to find a solution for herself and a solution for her clients moving forward. So I hear where you're coming from, and yeah, it's totally, yeah. When something's like the boundary thing,
it's
especially
something, yes,
yeah,
yes, and that's protecting your energy. Like,
oh yeah,
I'm not being a bitch about it, but your business, it says that I need to be here at 1:00, then you should be waiting for me at 1:00.
yeah.
That's and you were talking about businesses. Maybe we can talk about that next Friday, talk about how to run your business and great customer service. Now that is a whole nother thing, and making sure that your employees are happy. That's a whole nother thing. But it's another thing by letting businesses know where they fall short. It's important for us to because we know some shit, we can't just breathe through it and say, oh, everything is for divine light. And no,
Oh no.
you know what I mean? Like, no, like one time, okay, I breathed through it. That was a mistake. Somebody else was late. That's cool. However, it still shouldn't happen. You know what I mean? It still shouldn't happen. And being able to speak, basically speaking up for yourself, and that can expose somebody, and it can be violent. It can get to a point where it get violent, because a lot of people don't want to be exposed. A lot of people don't say nothing because they like, oh, okay, or just keep cop an attitude and not say nothing. Don't cop your attitude. Say how you feel, sis. You get what I'm saying? Don't hold on to that space. Now again, you're not protecting your energy, because you holding on to something. You could have just opened your mouth and say it, and it could have been over.
Exactly. It's so true. And I saw that you put in a post about relationship with self. And that's like the most important thing, speaking up for yourself. Especially like if something isn't happening a way that you don't like. And what happens, a lot of us allow our thoughts and our emotion to run rampant with a situation that's happened, in which a communication right from the get-go of like, yo, like, this is what's going on. I don't like this. What can we do about it? Type of thing.
Yeah,
or maybe just need to say,
our culture isn't taught how to deal with our emotions like that. We're taught to suppress them. So because we're taught to suppress them and sort of be a pushover, when somebody actually stands up and talks there and being their truth, it's offensive. Like it's offensive. So we just being who we are. I think let's see. Being who we are, I just feel as though we have to stand in our truth, despite what you feel that other person will sort of get from that, and what they will receive from you standing in your truth. It doesn't, like, at this point, how other people perceive what you're saying, it doesn't even matter to me at this point. It's how I feel and how I'm protecting my own fucking energy. I won't allow you to take advantage of me no more. And how whatever comes to you through that experience, that's for you to deal with. It ain't none of my motherfucking business.
Yeah.
It ain't none of my business how you feel about that. That's your business. Because everybody got their own journey. I don't want to step over into your shit. No, you ain't gonna treat me like this. No, when I say my appointment is at 1:00, goddamn it, it's at 1:00. Show up. And and if you did what you needed to do, it shouldn't be no issues. It's, what, I got you, right? It's cool. I got you, Dell. Next time I'm gonna do better. That's just helping you become greater. Because every successful person either on time or early.
You know what they say, if you're on time, you're late.
You late. Correct. You on time, you late. So to switch the subject real fast, because you know how we do. Oh, wait, somebody asked a question. What's your thoughts on relationships when boundaries clash? What y'all think about that? What's the thought on relationships? Y'all all loving this shit, so y'all can talk about this. Because you talk about me, shoot, I say hell with them, and you see my single ass. Don't ask me no relationship questions, shit. Because I talk too much. I expose people too much. So I leave that to the married folks.
Yeah. I'm gonna let Kai go first.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Nope, go.
I'm good.
No. Because like you haven't said anything at all now, and we're gonna allow this opportunity for you to.
Because something's gonna be said that I'm gonna be really inspired to talk, but it's not yet.
Okay. Well, let me answer that then on a single lady.
Yeah, you go and then I'll go.
So my thing with boundaries with relationships, I'm very open when it comes to relationships. I feel like I don't really like to build boundaries off somebody that I'm loving. I'm too open, and that's probably my issue. I don't have necessary boundaries when it comes to relationship. It's me and you forever. You know what I mean? I'm like, me and you forever. Let's do everything together. Let's love each other. Let's play together. Let's eat together. Let's meditate together. I want to do everything together. We're one. when it comes to, you saying, well, I'm gonna go out and do this with my friends. Nigga, what? I'm your best friend. You know what I mean? So when it comes to somebody trying to make boundaries around me, I don't, I'm just that way. I like to do, when I have somebody, I feel like being in a relationship and marrying somebody is not just a loving thing. It's a contract. You know what I mean? Like it's political. So because I'm coming from a political place, and I'm trying to build a whole ecosystem. You ain't doing nothing. I'm your business. Like you ain't doing nothing besides. We ain't doing nothing besides meshing everything together. We are one. What do you mean you doing something separate than what? That's how I feel. Like, what boundaries? I let boundaries go when I fall in love. Ain't no more boundaries. Take me, baby. I want to be all of it for you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see relationships the way other people say. I'm all for me and my significant other. I want to be everything for them. I want to serve them. I want to serve you. I want to play with you in the playground. I want to eat with you. I want to do everything with you. I'm very needy like that. So that's just me. No boundaries. No boundaries when you with me, baby. Let it all out, and I got you. Every time you fall, I'm gonna catch you, boo. That's just how I feel.
For some men out there, she is single. So,
I have been kind of seeing somebody lately, but
wait. Before we get to my answer, who that?
I don't know if they're on here. We've been, trying to make it work.
I see that glow. I see that glow going.
That's a whole nother life, I gotta have some boundaries with y'all.
Okay. I respect that. There we go. We got the boundaries of the show.
One of my Instagram followers said, "I'm jealous." Oh, don't be jealous. Don't be jealous, because
listen, man.
Up,
you know what they say. There's no ring. Do your thing, man.
No ring. Do your thing.
Shoot your shot. Whoever that is.
Y'all better come with it, honey.
Exactly.
Come with it.
Exactly.
So, but switch the subject, because Kai did something to me, and she know how I feel about this. But she did something to me that made me look at myself and ask, am I going to accept that? Like, is that me accepting this? And I think she know what she did as far as me accepting a title that I don't know if I'm ready to accept, or not even necessarily accept, but like embody, so to speak. Because I look at myself like everybody else. I'm in this journey like everybody else. I'm not greater than you. I may have experienced more than you, but I'm not, like, I feel like I fuck up, I glow up. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, I feel like that's everybody. And for her to call me a celebrity, it just made me, and she's not the only, first of all, you're not the only person that has labeled me a celebrity, but I had to actually look up that word to see what it is, what that meant, because for me, in my head, I immediately go to somebody that's about to be attacked. Immediately, that shows an attack. That word is an attack for me. That's a trigger for me. And I don't know. I think it's because most people that are put that is okay by putting themselves out here and to be an influence and for people to know them, there's always this level of attack on celebrities for me, because I see it. There's There's relationship attacks, spiritual attacks on celebrities. I mean, you always see them going stir shit crazy and shit. Like, it's just like and it feels weird. Like, I stopped calling myself a healer. I stopped calling myself a spiritual. Like, it's just these labels are being thrown around, and there's so many other things attached to that. Like, it's hard for me to use the word God because it's so many. It's so loaded. It's like loaded. And when I hear celebrity, that shit is loaded. Immediately there's judgment on you. Immediately everybody looking at you to be perfect. Immediately, like, no. I'm Rashidat. I'm Rashidat. And I just so happen to influence people off being Rashidat.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Like, but
yeah,
the definition of celebrity is somebody being well known. I guess I'm well known. I'd rather just say, oh, she's well known. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, everybody know me. Everybody don't know me, but most people know me. You know what I mean? So, and if you don't, you should. You should. You should.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a fucking vibe. I feel like I'm all right. You know? I feel like I'm all right to know. You know what I mean? The person to know. I don't shed darkness onto our collective. I'm out here trying to make it just like everybody else. Make $1 out of 15 cents. You know?
Oh my God. Oh, it's funny. I got so much information from what you just shared.
Tell me about that, Kat. Why? First, no, I want to hear from Kat. Why she called me a celebrity?
Yes.
Why you call me? Why would you put that on?
Sip my tea.
Well, it was actually a conversation that Dell and I had,
where
when we were creating the
Let's put me into this
event, because you are a part of it.
No, it's a pleasure for you, man.
But the thing that got me was that someone commented and they were like, "Oh, you're a celebrity, LOL." And I was like, "What? Word? LOL? We ain't LOL in that." I said, "Yup, yes, she is." You better recognize.
It's interesting too about that. It shows you when you stand for your truth, or stand for, or people, like, for example, that, because that's how we see her. We see you as a celebrity out there. I mean, like, that's the energy I got from you that moment we met in New Jersey. You just came out like, ah! I'm like, energy. Yo, like, I vibe with that energy. It's just so radiant and so powerful. But like, I just felt starstruck because I was like, I say it all the time to her. I was like, I only met a few celebrities in my life, and I always name you. Like,
see that warms my heart when I hear that. But when I hear it, when I just, for some reason, when I hear it, it makes me go small. It makes me like,
is somebody a little afraid to step into who they are?
I am. Absolutely. Because my energy is so powerful. It's almost scary. Yes, absolutely. Because I know I have a power to change somebody's life, and I also have a power to destroy. Whenever there's that truth, and I can change I literally changed multiple people's lives. Multiple. Some don't even fucking tell me. But I've also fucked people's life up unknowingly and knowingly. I have said some shit out of my mouth that I like. So because you have that in your head, I don't ever want to not ever allow you to have that. It'll hurt my feelings if you've seen other than what you've seen of me, Dale. But I know I can't continue to hold that light when you see me, like, damn, Rod, shit, that just motherfucking starstruck. Like, I can't hold that light for, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I'm capable of holding that, because I get weak, and in my weaknesses is when I'm, I can be stronger. But I just feel like that is a big responsibility. And I don't want that big ass responsibility. I don't want that responsibility of God. I ain't trying to be God. That's too much work. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and I ain't trying to do all that work. I'm trying to be like grandmama. I want to be like grandmama. Support everybody. Give y'all some money out my brow. You know what I'm saying? And cook for you. That's simple. That's simple. I mean, you can come here, be happy, get your belly filled, and you go out and be God. I'm all right. Let me be grandmama, great grandmama from Mississippi.
Can I share something with you, Ra?
What's up, baby?
Because I know it's going to resonate with you, because what you just spoke, you spoke it just like me, and I resonate with you. Meaning in this life journey of having such a powerful energy that we know that we all have, like you have it, I have it, and we use that energy because it's unconditional love and powerful energy in different ways. And there's ways, like you said, to help change people's lives in a positive way. But then there's the other part where you can say some stuff or do some stuff that can really put some damage on some people.
On somebody.
I mean, even that helps to change their lives in a way if they can get the lesson from those experiences. But
indeed, baby.
I wanted to just say that to you because I feel you. I have that same type of thing that was happening with me because I've done some shit in my life.
Yeah.
On both sides.
Yeah.
It really hurt some people to the point, like especially for us doing the spiritual work, we bring that awareness, especially when opportunity like this to really step into our full power and use that energy for the greater good in that type of way. That part of us from those experiences, because now we can look at those experiences from a different perspective. Indeed. And we can easily start to like judge ourselves, like, oh, I should have did this differently. Why did I do it this way? And we beat ourselves up for it. And what happened in this realization I came to is, if it was meant to happen any other way, it happened any other way besides the way it happened, it would have happened. And every single moment of our lives is a co-creation at play, in which the stuff that we did was not only for ourselves to get into our highest vibrational state, but even for that person, and that person may not even get it. So and that fear that you mentioned, I'm like, I had that fear too, of like really just unleashing myself and my truth. And then people come, let's say people that I've done the damage to in my life, come out and say like, oh, it's a phony, he's not, it's BS and stuff like that. And like, I sat with that, I acknowledged that, and I was with it. And then this question came to me, and it's like, who are you right now? Who are you?
Yeah.
What is your intentions right now? And what if that's all that matters?
Yeah.
And also the fact, if we bring in awareness to it, we all have done shit to people.
Yeah.
All of us.
Absolutely.
So even people who come out to judge others for doing shit, they have done shit as well. It's just that, who said it? David Goggins. It was so true. He said, the people who come at you and judging you for the stuff that you had done, they just have a better job of hiding their own shit. But in the back of their mind, what they are thinking was like, oh my God, I hope my stuff don't come out.
Indeed.
So
indeed. It's definitely a lesson in the darkness, and it's a lessons in the light.
Exactly.
It's almost like because I'm reading the market and I'm doing trading now, and I'm looking at the market and how it applies to real life. Like you can profit from a buy, and you can profit from a sale. You can profit when the market is high, and you can profit when the market is low. Most people, just like the pandemic, some people profit in the pandemic. Some people motherfucking went broke during the pandemic. You know what I mean? So but there's lessons, like I said, in the light, when you are up, when you are high, you in your high frequency, it's a lot you can learn from there. And then but I honestly, and I ain't gonna say it because I was gonna say, I ain't gonna say it. But there's lessons that you can learn. There's lessons that you can definitely pick up and learn while you in that dark space. And I promise you, I've learned a lot. I remember the most when I was in the dark space. I remember more of my learning lessons when I was in the darkness, like when I was lost. Because it's when you see the light, it's like you know. So like it true. That's so true. It's so true.
Yeah.
It's so
and
true.
If this is so true, and you're saying it's so true, we can let that go now. And what's going to happen by letting it go is for us. People are going to believe whatever they believe. People are going to have perception of us from whatever perception and whatever experience they may have with us from our different journeys. But what truly matters is in this moment, how are you? And also the community that you have, and also your attention right now, because every single one of us could be perceived bad shit to ourselves and others. And the beauty of that is now there are tools for us to be able to build something new for ourselves and also to help serve other people.
It's always opportunity.
The hecklers are going to heckle. That's what they do.
Are. And I'm
every single person out
I'm
there.
A heckle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check myself from heckling. You know what I mean? I already forgive myself. Forgive me if I heckle in the future.
She's putting deposits in for future.
Forgive me before. Like, and that's real. That's
going to happen.
Real.
It's going to happen no matter what. Going to happen. Yeah.
I do appreciate that because I do have sort of issues standing in. I know I'm a powerful sister. Oh, I know. I know I can be a celebrity, a goddamn legend, or whatever that is, whatever label that you want, a goddess, a queen. I can be all of them. I really I do have an issue with standing in that, because I guess it just reminds me to check my ego too much. I like to be humble. Just call me Ra. You know what I mean? Just call me Ra. Just let that be a new label. Yeah, let my I am Ra.
Every time I was watching that, I thought of you. Every time I heard it, I am Ra. Every time I heard that, I thought of her.
I am Ra. What was that off
of? What's that book called?
It's I Am Ra.
Yes, I Am Ra.
The I Am Ra. I think it's called It's actually. That is a really good read. I was just reading that, I think last week. I was doing an ebook on YouTube. If you guys are interested in hearing about that, that's a deep book to dive into. I think it's not even I don't know if it's a book or a sequel or something like that. I don't know, but I got put on to that. Somebody was like, I Am Ra, you need to read that. I'm like, okay, of course, because I am Ra. So I got into that. I go to I Am Ra on YouTube, and they have that for sure.
Yeah. And the thing too that I just want to bring awareness to is everybody, and I was just talking about that. Everybody's gonna have their perception of us, so people are gonna call us whatever they want to call us, up and down the scale. Absolutely. But for you, your belief is I am Ra, and you're just being yourself. And by you just being yourself, people are going to interpret it whatever way they're going to interpret it.
Want to interpret it.
Yeah, just be yourself. Some
people see me as a celebrity. Some people see me as a sex kitten. Meow. Just
exactly. It's your energy.
I kind of like that too.
Hey, honor it.
That's what's honor that. But I ain't gonna say that out loud.
You just did. I was like, wait a second. You just.
I ain't gonna say that out loud, but I do think I'm a sex kitten. No, I'm just. But I ain't gonna say that out loud.
Oh man, DM's gonna open up now.
Oh God. So let's see if our guests have any questions on what we've been talking about. We totally, besides the relationship boundaries thing, because honey.
Yeah.
I answered that already.
Feel free.
Do anybody have questions on my Instagram to me before we end this live with our daily magic with Kai and Dell? Do y'all have any questions?
Well, we have a couple comments and questions here. So the first one from Nate is, would you call that absolute power?
What? Call what absolute power? I think yes. Whatever that is, whatever answer. Yes, everything is absolute.
Yeah.
Everything can be used for your power and for your usage. Yes.
And then the next one, let's see. It's scary for me to step into, as I don't want to be corrupted or corrupt any situation or person. That's deep.
It's scary for me to step into. As I don't
step into his full absolute power.
and that's okay. I think that's okay, being in that space, um, and recognize the space that you are in. And I think that's okay to be scary. Like I said, I'm be scared to step into my true power and be out here, because I can be out here. You know what I mean? So like I know how to throw it, kind. I can throw that shit. So but again, and I understand about not feeling like you can be you can easily be corrupted through the Instagram, through other people. It's very easy. I gotta eat my hair. It's very easy to feel like that can happen, but I think if you ground yourself in God, in something higher than yourself, you can walk in faith, that even in the corruption you learn it, and even in the highs you learn, and even in the lows you learn, and they like there's no wrong path. The wrong is only made up in your mind. You can see a wrong path and see and level up in that. You know what I mean? So like I think you should I just suggest that you continue just grounding yourself in something higher than yourself, and allow that to sort of lead your path. You see? And then that fear will, I'm not going to say it's going to disappear, but it will definitely lessen. It would definitely lessen, because I do know, once I, come from, like on Saturday mornings, I go out in nature, I exercise, and I ground myself in nature. I'm a little bit more confident. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit more confident. And Nate, I'm going to tell you also one other thing. I'm going to suggest that you make sure that your vision is very clear. Because when your vision is clear, all you see is your dream. All you see is going towards your dream. So anything that come in your way, if it's not serving your dreams or your vision that you have for yourself, you can easily move through it. So you can easily be able to recognize corruption before that even happens, baby. You should be able to recognize that corruption before it happens, because your vision is so stuck and focused on your dreams. God, make sure and when you grounded in God got your bag. Like you going straight, you know what I mean? You going straight forward, and all of this war going, you on the battlefield, but all this war going on outside of you, but you like, shit, I'm going to, I see the end, I'm going, and everybody just falling behind you. They got guns shooting at you, and you ain't even got to turn around and duck. God got you, babe. You get what I'm saying? You ain't got to do none of that. I am right. Hear me roar. Yeah, you ain't got to do it. It's all right. Corruption is supposed to happen, but there's a building that's supposed to happen as well. I give you opportunity to build something better.
Bars.
Yeah. What else? Somebody said my healthiest fruit, in my opinion. The healthiest fruit, I say watermelon.
Hey.
Random.
I agree with that. Was that a watermelon?
Right. Hold on. Why y'all both back here? What's going on? What's the matter? Okay. Did they send you down the line? Yeah, they send you down the line. Okay, we have another. Do we have any more questions, Adele? Because I can't see what's on the Facebook.
Nope.
That's it.
Yeah.
There's one more comment from Nate. Nate said, maybe that's why I don't want other people to call me out as this or that, as I feel that opens it up to manipulation. Yeah, like, well, I guess you was supposed to be up. I guess I just need to learn how to trust and let go more. Better when I'm with matching frequencies. Thank you.
You're welcome, Nate. You're welcome. You're definitely welcome. I'm learning about that matching frequency thing too, because we are so multidimensional that you can we're so multidimensional. If you're not tapped into multiple dimensions of you, you're going to you may not know it, but you're going to attract on different dimensions of you. So you're not going to always attract that love and light and that strong, truthful person. Because if you hear me, Kai, like you're not going to always attract that, because on other dimensions of yourself, because there's so many levels of us, you may attract a not so welcome relationship or experience for yourself. And that's an opportunity for you to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. I say check yourself before you wreck yourself. Hey.
In the back.
That was so necessary right now. But yeah.
Yes. Humor and compassion.
Humor and compassion. But all right. So if you guys enjoyed this live, can y'all put some thumbs up in the chat? Put some thumbs up if y'all appreciate this energy on Friday, the 13th. Put some thumbs
up. It's Friday
up.
the 13th? Oh.
It's Friday the 13th.
I thought it was another day in the office.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Let me get my Jason mask out.
So this was a great live. This was a great live, and I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you guys do not know about Dell and Kai, please look them up. They are with Our Daily Magic. They are making moves in our spiritual community, as well as our loving community. So make sure you guys go and check them out. We are here live every Friday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. We appreciate your love. We appreciate your energy to help keep us alive, keep us going. If you guys are interested in any detox systems or any holistic living advice, please make sure you come to Rashidat's Detox Cafe. Check me out on Rashidat.com. Or if you like, you can always come up to the cafe at 14900 Greenwood Road in Dalton, Illinois. The cell phone number here is 708-517-4488. Peace. I'm getting my scripts together, you know?
Yes. So elegantly stated. And we shall do the same. You see those links in the scroll down there, Rashidat.com, OurDailyMagic.com. We appreciate you so much, and
stay magical.
Stay magic.